Yo, what is up fam, and welcome to another video. In this one, I'm going to be talking about confidence. So if you're here, I'm assuming you want to be more confident, or maybe you're already a little bit confident and you want to gain some more confidence. Everything that I'm going to tell you is based on my experience and what has helped me become more confident. So it may work for you, it may not, but I'm assuming, actually no, I'm sure of it because I'm confident. If you do these things, it will help you be confident in whatever it is that you're trying to be confident in. So that kind of leads me to my first point, which is whatever it is that you want to be confident in, whether it's talking to girls, getting better at interviews, being more confident in the gym, you're gonna have to do more of that. It's like it's like being in the gym training your body. You have to train your mind too. So if you want to be more confident with interviews, you're gonna have to do more interviews. You're gonna have to face that fear that you might not be as good as some other people or just as good as you want to be by actually doing more interviews. So first point, start doing whatever it is that you feel like you're not confident at. Do it more until you feel like you're becoming more of a professional in that field or an expert or whatever. You're just better at it, okay? And just an example of that is for me, I'm extremely confident in the gym right now. But when I first started, I was not confident. I didn't know form. I didn't know repetitions. I felt like people were watching me because I didn't really know what I was doing. But the only way to gain that confidence was to be in the gym more, face that fear, learn from other people. So went on YouTube, learned form, learned what proper repetition was, learned about nutrition. Then I became confident. So when I'm walking in the gym, you can even tell that I'm just like meant to be there because I know what I'm doing. And you can only know what you're doing if you learn. So that is gonna help you gain confidence. Now the other point that I always use and that I'm just aware of is getting more wins. And this doesn't really have to do with the specific thing that you're trying to be more confident at. I think confidence as a whole is also important. So if you're winning in general, day to day, you're going to become more confident because you're just gaining more proof that you can do these things that you're set out to do or that you're going to say you're going to do, and you achieve them, you get them done. Okay, that's going to give you confidence going forward that when something comes up, you know you can do it because you've done all these other things. It's basically just stacking on proof in your head that you can get these things done. And so for me, that's literally making my bed in the morning, answering emails, making breakfast, meal prepping, and making sure these things are done, and also being aware that you are finishing them and achieving them is going to help you just realize that you can win, you can get things done. And these might be small wins, but it can translate over to these bigger wins, bigger goals. And the more you achieve these small goals and bigger goals, you're going to be more confident in whatever goals you set in the future because you know that you can achieve these ones. So at the end of the day, that one's mainly just about creating undeniable proof that you can achieve the things that you set out to achieve. So your goals. Which also leads me to the next point. This is the third one. Kind of did a bad job of saying 1, 2, 3, but this is the third one, which is following through with the promises you make to yourself and others. This one makes a huge difference. So if you say you're gonna do something, I'm just gonna relate it back to the gym or business because that's just what I do. So for me, I say that from Monday to Friday, first thing I'm gonna do, whether it's before breakfast or after breakfast, is answer all of the emails. Every single one of them. I'm not leaving one email open, even if it's just like a random bullshit email. If I do that every single day and at the end of the week I have achieved that, that is keeping a promise to myself. That makes me more confident so that in the future, if I say that I'm going to do something else, whether it's I'm going to go to the gym 5 times a week. Okay, well before I've answered emails every single day 5 times a week and I was able to do it. I can do this too. It's just gaining confidence. You're trusting yourself that you can get these things done. And I'm not saying you need to jump and do some crazy type of promise to yourself that you know you can't sustain forever, or you know that is completely out of your league and level. And you got to be real sometimes. You can level up, you can get there, don't get me wrong, you can definitely get there, but there's steps in between that you can gain little wins as well. So every time you go to that step to say, I don't know, you want to sprint for freaking 5 minutes straight. That's really hard. You might want to start with sprinting for 1 minute 3 times a week. Then the next month you might do 1 minute 5 times a week. I don't know. All I'm saying is that there are steps. And the thing is, while you're doing those steps, you're also going to be getting little wins, which goes back to the other point. That's going to give you confidence. So if you were able to achieve this step, what makes you think that you're not going to be able to achieve the next step? You will be able to achieve it. If you have just like one massive step and you're only going to get that win at the very top and that's all you're associating your win with, yeah, it can also lead to burnout, and you're not going to be as confident if you don't achieve it, because it is very far-fetched. And to build that confidence, to train your confidence, it's taking a lot longer because you're waiting to hit that top goal, which may take, I don't know, it could be 3 months, 6 months, a year. Whereas if you're setting little things in between, little steps, you're getting wins and promises that you made to yourself, which is going to build up confidence. So make sure that you have these little wins, that you're keeping these promises to yourself, whether it's small little things like making your bed or going to the gym 5 times a week, meal prepping, anything like that. It could be business related too, like for myself, the emails. It could be outreach, saying that you're gonna go outreach to 2 to 3 different businesses a week and try to collaborate with them. Little things that are measurable that you can then say, okay, I made this promise to myself and I achieved it. That's also a win. Okay, so those go hand in hand. And then promises that you make to other people too, whether it's just showing up on time for a date, a gym date, or some type of work, or even for some type of activity. Just making those promises to other people and just getting there on time and following through with that promise to yourself and others is going to make you a lot more confident. But at the end of the day, I think confidence in the sense that you want to be confident in a specific task or a sport or your business, I think that you have to do more of what that specific thing is that you want to be confident in. Get little wins within that. So you can take all these things that I'm saying, the wins, the promises to yourself and others, and obviously just doing more of what it is that you want to be confident in. So for example, if you want to be more confident in business, start making promises to yourself, keep them. Make sure you're getting wins throughout the week and daily, and just do more of it. You will become more confident, and as you gain more wins under your belt and more promises under your belt, you're going to become more confident. It's just like me with YouTube. Off the beginning, I was not very confident, but the more I actually talk to the camera, the more people say, oh, your videos are good, or the more I even just enjoy my videos and feel like I'm saying things that matter to people, that's going to make me more confident. So I hope that helps. These are just things that I've done to help me become more confident in different aspects of my life. I also think that having a sport to play and being like a sport that you're good at and having wins within that sport does play a role in confidence too. Like for myself, I play soccer, and just being able to play good and make a promise to myself that I'm going to work as hard as I can within that sport, maybe score 1 goal, or like just little tiny goals or things like that, outside of what it is that you're very focused on. For me, so business and then soccer is very fun, but I'm still also gaining confidence from that, which can translate into other parts of my life. Same with the gym as well. The gym will translate over to business, being confident in that area and knowing that I can be confident in the gym, comfortable, and achieve goals within the gym. Well, why can't I do that in business as well? So having multiple different things that you're getting little wins from, keeping promises to yourself, and just getting better at. That will translate into whatever it is that you want to do and become more confident with. So I hope that helps you guys. If it did, just drop a like, subscribe. I'm going to be dropping way more content like this. If you guys have any video suggestions, just let me know in the comments. If not, love you guys. Peace.